Hey guys, how's it going? It's Marcel from Bliss Monkeys Online Creativity Club, and I just wanted to give you guys kind of a quick video recap of what I've done with the last 3 weeks. So, the idea for the Creativity Club was twofold. First, the club was created so that people who were on their own during COVID-19 could have a place to go and hang out and chat with other people. Of course, the success of the channel serving its function depends on me being able to promote the channel, which I'm going to get to in a bit because I've been kind of, I guess you could say, lazy about that. Um, the other idea I have for starting the channel is that it's a fairly large project where if you are an artist and you're wondering how to use the internet to, attract attention to your work, and you have no tools and you want to know how something like that might get done, this project is me just doing that, taking those steps. So I've got a few notes here, and I just want to share with you really quickly the steps that I've taken thus far. And it's just an update. Maybe sometime down the road I'll look back at this and it will be useful either for me or for somebody else. So, for what it's worth, I basically started this with no knowledge or access to resources or information about using any kind of social media platforms to get things rolling. I found myself in the middle of this COVID-19 thing with, time on my hands, so I figured I'd give this project a try to see how it goes. So the first thing that I did was I created my YouTube channel. And creating that was a bit of an effort since it was the first time I'd ever done it, but it wasn't too much trouble. What I decided to do was create the daily show for folks at home, Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., and to see how that worked. I tried that for the first week and it went pretty well. I was really shy about promoting it. And then in the second week, week two, I moved the hours to the afternoon, which didn't work for my family. So, because I wanted to spend time with people in the afternoon before dinner, because I moved the hours to 3 till 6. And that was terrible. So I moved it back to the morning. One of the ways that I initially started advertising or promoting was, get off your phone, get off the net, get off the web, and just focus on your creativity. And while that sounds really great, I think it's a bit unrealistic and it's kind of exclusive. People like to take breaks and use their phone and browse the net and check their texts and stuff like that. So I have stopped promoting it using that. I thought it was effective. Lots of people said it was a really great idea because of how much they get distracted by their devices. But as it turns out, I think it's just too exclusive and not a really good way to attract people. So what I did was I figured that since challenges are popular online, I created a 3x3 challenge, which is 3 hours every day of creativity for 3 weeks. So as I mentioned previously, I'm not super thorough on the promotion, which is something that I need to fix. But there's a lot of things that I have going on right now, so I'm not going to be hard on myself about it. In fact, it's really interesting to observe to see what comes easy and what comes hard. But anyway, one of the things I thought I would do is create the 3x3 challenge, and that would just be a way to communicate to people that this is a super easy challenge, 3 hours every day for 3 weeks. At first, I went from Monday to Friday, and then now this week, I've most recently changed it to Monday to Thursday as I need Fridays off and just to do other things. Part of the problem with promoting the channel is not really knowing where to promote it. So on Reddit, Facebook, certain pages, you're going to find that if you put something up, the moderator will say this is not acceptable, and it'll be taken down. So some time and investigation needs to be committed to finding out where where you can promote your stuff. So I'm still doing that. I'm getting better, but it's slow. Yeah, I was a bit shy about it. Some moderators kicked me off, and finding places to share. I also need to create more images that are social media friendly, just photos. Something that looks, half decent, nothing too spectacular. Let's see here. I also created, or didn't create anything. I added a microphone and HD camera, and that was interesting. The microphone worked easily. The HD camera, I just had to go into some settings. I had a hard time figuring out why it wasn't turning on, and I realized that I need to dip into the settings and figure that out. Eventually, what I wanted to do as well was add Patreon, which I did. I don't expect to have any patrons. The goal was just to figure it out, create the page, and launch it. So I did that. And another goal that I had that I accomplished with the help of a friend of mine online, Sean, was to stream on multiple platforms. So I'm streaming every day from 10 till 1 using Restream. Restream allows me to stream from YouTube via Restream. I can use Restream to live stream on YouTube and Facebook at the same time. So, so far so good. I've achieved a lot of the goals in learning the different tools that one needs to accomplish the objectives that I had in mind. I definitely, just checking my notes here, definitely need to become more proficient at promoting myself, but it's only 3 weeks in, and like I said, I have other projects on the go, so it's not too bad. There's a bunch of things that I've learned to use effectively, and some things I'm pretty aware of that I haven't been effective enough at, so I got to learn those things. Just a couple of more notes before wrapping this up. I do plan on migrating over to Instagram. Apparently Instagram is much better for artists and exposure. This is my end game for the art that I'm working on anyway. So I might end up moving over there sooner than I expected. I don't know anything at all about Instagram. Like I said, I really don't know anything about these social platforms, social media platforms. So each new one is kind of its own adventure and figuring it out. So I just need to take time, give myself time to do that. Finally, the last thing is making this video, the one that you're watching right now. I had stated in some live streams that I would make this video a couple of times. In fact, all last week I was talking about it. And I'm only getting around to doing it today. For some reason I just really didn't get around to doing it. I was hesitant. I think there was also a little bit of a learning curve there. I didn't want to just do it live. And I also didn't know how to do it. So what I did today was I just made my notes. As I showed you earlier, they're here, and I've just got them sitting over here. And so I know what to say. I've opened Photo Booth here on my laptop, and I guess I'll export this to iMovie, and then if I need to, and then put it up on YouTube. For now, that's it. I just wanted to give you guys, whomever is watching, sort of a recap of what I've done. Again, I'm just, older guy, doesn't know much about social platforms or social media platforms. I'm an artist. I've been an artist my whole life. I'm really interested in supporting creators. So this whole project is a way for me to learn firsthand the challenges of utilizing social media and getting all the tools that you need together, learning all of the different strategies, overcoming personal the lack of familiarity with how to approach certain things, and just to keep going. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just keep on going. For me, this is super fun. Every single step of the way is just great. I love it. I'm really enjoying learning everything I need to know to make this successful. I have a couple of friends that are coming on the chat with me every single day. Karen, Kristen, Nancy comes in. Some other folks have come in, but not too many. And I blame that on myself because of the lack of promotion. If you're watching, George, I'm working on a bunch of artwork for you. It's for your LA offices or whatever offices you need some really, really nice Star Wars artwork. I'm sure you get lots of artists coming your way, but I think that you're going to be really, really pleasantly surprised with my work. And you're probably going to want it all, and you're probably going to order hella artwork from me. So come on the live stream, George. Check us out. It's the Bliss Monkeys Online Creativity Club. I'm working on your artwork right now. It's just for you. So come check us out and get in touch with me, and we'll work out how I can do a show for you, and you can throw some numbers at me. All right, guys. Thanks a lot for listening, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.